Hello you guys, so I am currently in my bedroom and this is a room that I haven't done anything to ever since my roommates moved out. This room has stayed the same and it's kind of felt a little bit stagnant, so I want to change it up. Right now it's kind of like all over the place and doesn't really look like a bedroom. I don't even have a mattress. I am starting this video because I have a bed frame coming. I found a really cool large bed frame from Facebook Marketplace. It's a vintage IKEA one and it has a headboard and like side tables and everything. The other bed frame that I had was the Floyd bed frame, and that was like the first piece of furniture that I bought. And honestly, I would not recommend it because it's too expensive for what it is, but yeah, I am either gonna give it to my little brother or sell it on Facebook Marketplace. I just wanna update this room and make it so it reflects my style currently. So I'm not sure exactly what's gonna happen with this room, so I'm just taking you guys along on the journey, and I don't know if it's gonna be like a major transformation or just small little updates. Over here, this is where my closet is, and then here is my desk. So I moved it out of the way because I'm not sure how big the bed frame is gonna be. This little thing, I don't even know what to call this cabinet, we found on the side of the road in front of our apartment, and we brought it in because we just had like no furniture, and this is where I've been keeping a lot of my camera gear, but I do want to move this and return it back to the side of the street because it's like kind of dirty and not very well constructed. And then here behind me is where I have my Muji plant shelves. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep these unless my little brother wants them. I do really like them. But I don't know if I want them in this bedroom. I might move them to the office or a different space. So now we're facing the sliding door to where my balcony is. I'm gonna change out these curtains because it doesn't really feel like I have a lot of privacy since they are super sheer. I'm gonna change them out to thicker curtains, and then I also want to add a rail up here. That way it's like a curtain rail and it's easier to open and close the curtains, because with my current curtain setup, it's not easy to like slide the curtains, so it makes me not really like enjoy the process of opening my curtains. I don't know, I'm sure some of you guys understand what I mean by that. The new bed frame is gonna come in a few minutes, so that's why I started this video. So it's here. Here is the headboard and the bed frame. It's a little bit bigger than I thought, but I do like that. For the longest time, I feel like my beds felt very small, so now having like a very grand bed, I think will be really cool. I mean, it's still a queen size bed, but the headboard and like the two side dressers, side tables, end tables, end drawers, these two things on the side make it feel a lot more expansive. So yeah, as you can see, it's not fully set up. I'm pretty sure this is a teak wood. Teak is like this nice reddish warm wood. The only thing is that now it kind of clashes with the other woods that I have in this room. So it kind of messes with my oak wood shelves that I have, like those box shelves. And now my desk definitely doesn't fit. I think I'm gonna give this to my little brother though, because he doesn't have a desk yet. I am also gonna get rid of this rug. I'm gonna give this to my little brother too. His room is probably just gonna look like my room right now. This rug isn't really large enough for the space, and I found the super cool rug that is, I think, 12 by 9, so that's a very big rug, and it has a cool design on it, and it's green. It'll take up the majority of the room, and I think it'll make the room feel really different. Because right now the white wool rug is nice, it just feels a little boring to me, so I think adding some color and a larger rug will make this room just feel so much different. It has some dings on it, like right here. You know, I think that might be water damage or scratched, but I can easily cover that up with a plant or a book or a lamp. And then there's another one right here. I'm not sure what this is, but yeah, this can be like covered up with something easily. I'm taking down my old curtains and curtain rod, and I'm putting up the ceiling curtain track from IKEA. I'll put the one that I used on the screen. And while I was doing this, I got a visit from a squirrel. There are a ton of squirrels that live around my apartment, and I see them almost every day, like running on the power lines and stuff. But this is the first time I've seen one come on my balcony, so that was kind of fun. So I forgot to buy a necessary piece of hardware for the curtains, so I can't actually put the curtains up yet. Well, this curtain project will be put on hold until further notice. We ended up moving my wood desk to Chris's room and changing it out for his IKEA one since this desk is better quality and more expensive. We got this desk from Castlery and it also fits the space better in terms of looks, but it's also a better size for the room because it's not so close to his bed anymore. This rug just came. We are gonna put this in my bedroom. Hopefully it looks good. Hello, Theo. He brought all of his toys out on the rug. And yeah, so we're gonna have to remove everything that's in the room currently and then put this rug in. That way it's easier to place it. I put this outlet extender here because the headboard is going to go against the wall and cover up the outlet, and this way I can still utilize the outlet here. So this will be tucked behind it and off to the side. And then this light here, it's too low, so it's going to get blocked, or it's going to get in the way of the headboard, so I actually have to remove this light. Oh my god. The bed frame set up, we have the rug down. Obviously there's no bed yet and I'm not sure when it's gonna arrive. Really like the bed frame, I think it's super cool. I'm not sure how I feel about the rug with it though. I think the bed frame and the rug just feel very vintage and very old, and maybe it's like too much old going on in one room. Yeah, I mean nothing is like put together yet. I still don't have my bed. I don't have any artwork up. So it's gonna look a lot different once it comes together. So for now, like I'm keeping everything how it is with the bed frame and the rug, and then once I design around it with like the curtains and the lighting that I bring in and the artwork and stuff like that, we will see what we think of it. But yeah, it feels a little bit old, but I do like that. I just don't want it to feel like retro. Yeah. My mattress came in. This mattress is from Helix Sleep. It's pretty comfy. It's a little harder than I thought it would be, so I might need to get a mattress topper, but so far I really like it. So lately I've been really into red and blue as a color combo. So my sheets, like my bed sheets, are red, and then my duvet cover is blue. A good tip that I know for making your bed is that the tags are almost always on the bottom right corner, so you don't have to, ideal. But this way you don't have to fiddle around with the bed sheet to try and figure out which way is which. I like that it has a pattern, so it's interesting, but it is the undersheet, so if it's too busy, the blankets or duvet cover will cover it up. Here is my duvet cover. I really like this color. It's like a bluish green, but it leans more towards blue. I think it complements this red really well. Very comfortable, and it's like soft, but it still has a good texture. I think it's just cotton. And then here are the pillows. I like to sleep with a lot of pillows. I don't really like decorative pillows, but I like having a lot of actual pillows to use. This is my favorite pillow ever. I've actually had this pillow since I was like 15, and I take it with me everywhere. Gotta have this one. I feel like I can't sleep correctly without it. Over here, I think I want a lamp. I might just try my paper Akari lamp right here for now, and then we'll see how it all looks together. I'm always thirsty in the middle of the night, so I get up to get water. So instead of that, I have this carafe, and I always have this next to my bedside. So yeah, that's going right here. I know that I want to put art somewhere on this wall. I'm just not sure which art, and I don't know if I have one that's like the correct size. Ideally, I'd have a super large piece, but I don't know where to get that. That'd be pretty expensive. So yeah, for now, we're just gonna make do with what I have. These little things are just a post-it that Chris wrote me, and then a little art piece. These aren't really permanent, but they're cute. I wanna frame this one, I think, because I don't know, it's sweet. So this is a photo that I took, and I printed it out on this big piece of paper, and then I put it in this frame that my mom gave to me. And I think the blue kind of works with the blue of the duvet cover. For now, I'm just going to lean it against the headboard here because I don't want to commit to putting a nail in the wall and then putting the picture up. What do we think? We already have an existing nail here and a nail here, so let's put something in one of those spots. This is my Platycerium bifurcatum. It can do really well in lower light situations. Ideally, it would receive more light, but it's been growing in my room on this hook for over a year, so I think it'll be fine there. I don't know how it'll look though. Let's see. It looks cool, but kind of random. At night, I like having a little light that I can easily turn on and off. That isn't too bright, but is also enough to where I can like read or get something that I need without it being completely pitch black. This is a little mushroom lamp from the brand Lexon, and so it's called the Lexon Mina portable mushroom lamp. You just tap on the top and it turns on. I'm gonna put that right here so it's easy to just, like when I'm laying down, I can just tap it and it turns on. Now we are moving on to the other nightstand. I don't know, I feel like I need to see the full picture before I can work on the entire look. So there's that little mark here on the nightstand, so I need something to cover it up. I have this lamp. I got this lamp also from Facebook Marketplace. It was $60 or $50, and it's not a vintage lamp. I did some research on it, and it is called the Beep lamp. It was designed for JCPenney and sold in 2013, but now it's no longer available for sale, but it has a super cool look to it. I wouldn't honestly expect JCPenney to sell something like this, so yeah, pretty cool find. This lamp is dimmable, pretty good for reading and stuff. I don't know if it looks weird to have two different table lamps on both of the nightstands, so I might remove maybe the Akari one and then put it in a different spot in the room. And I don't think I'm gonna put too much stuff on my headboard because I don't wanna feel like I have to be careful and not knock anything over, but I do wanna put a plant on the headboard because I think it would look good here and fill up some of the space. I'm thinking of using my variegated Pachira aquatica. It has a cool shape and it's pretty minimal looking, and it doesn't add too much and doesn't make it too busy. And then over here, I want to put my rocking chair. Didn't really fit well in the living room because it was like right next to the rug, which made it so it couldn't really rock. And I was like, what's the point of having a rocking chair if you can't even rock in it? So this pillow was an impulse purchase. I got an ad on Pinterest for it and it was on sale for like $10. And I thought it looked really like interesting and unique and kind of cute. You have no idea what's going on in this photo, but it has a lot of different like fabrics and textures on it, and I like the colors. Originally, I was thinking of using it as like an accent pillow on my bed, but like one, it doesn't really match the colors, but also I don't really get the point of decorative pillows on beds because like you're just gonna throw them on the floor when you sleep anyway. I think it looks really cute on this rocking chair. Like it complements the color of the gray and then the woods and then the blanket that I put on it. I have this light. This is an accent light for behind my Philadelphia Glorious back there. This light is gonna send light up onto the ceiling and onto the wall and help with the ambiance of the room. I don't know if I'll need this though because I do already have a decent amount of lights in this bedroom. It's also connected to a smart plug, so I can easily control like when I want the light on and when I want it off. It's the middle of the day right now, so it's not gonna be that obvious. You can kind of see it, right? It adds a nice little touch. I learned this tip from Paige Wassel. I think she talked about this. I don't know in which video, but she talked about it in one of the videos, and I have can lights in my kitchen and now one behind this plant. So normally over here I would have my grow lights on. I turned them off because it kind of shows up weird on camera. I took off the taller shelf here and instead laid it flat on this side, and it gives it a cleaner look. I thought that the difference in wood would bother me more, like the bed frame is made out of teak and then this is a cooler oak color. I mean, it's still kind of warm, but it's a lighter wood, and I thought it would clash, but I think it actually looks okay. The rocking chair is also made of oak, so I think it kind of balances it out. And if this was made of teak, I think it would be a little bit too matchy-matchy anyway. Kind of weird angle, but I have some of my cameras down here, and then I have some other random things, like these weird animal doll things. I found this one thrifting in Santa Cruz, and this one was my old roommate Katie's. Her mom got this for her, but I think Katie was kind of scared of it, so yeah, she left it here with the cat. And they're just sitting here. I'm not sure what I want to put on these shelves. All of our books are out on the shelf in the living room, so yeah, I could take some from there, but the bookshelf out in the living room looks kind of weird when some of the shelves are empty. So I have to figure out what I want to fill these cube shelves with. This little house I put together, it's made of cards. I got this from my friend Justin. He gave this to me for Christmas. You can put the cards together in multiple different configurations, and they all have different prints on them, and you can create your own houses. So maybe I'll do more houses and put them in the cubes. Also, I need to dust these cubes, so if you see that dust, I need to work on that. This air plant isn't going to be here permanently. I just wanted it to get light from this grow light. I don't know what I want to put on these walls. Maybe art or maybe platycerium. Maybe I could put the platycerium under the grow lights. Also, the plants aren't really aesthetically arranged right now. I'm still figuring this out. Decorating and stuff is a process, and I think it can be very unnatural if you like decorate all in one wave. So it takes time to develop a room and the decorations for a room to fit naturally. Theo just walked in. Hello, baby. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the bedroom. It's not complete yet, but I want to start doing more like casual videos in 2023. I think my videos are pretty casual, but for these decorating videos that I do, like my apartment makeover, I feel like sometimes I don't release content about decorating and stuff because it feels like it needs to be an entire makeover video, where if it's not enough of a drastic change, then it feels like the video isn't good enough. Let me know what you guys think of this bedroom. I really like how it turned out. It's not complete, but it really feels like myself and the style that I've been leaning into. I will see you in the next video, and goodbye.